So I'm about to give you the exact checklist we used before launching an e-commerce store. And this is the same checklist we've used for over 90 stores in the last 5 years. If you miss one of these items, you either be losing sales, losing trust, or straight up breaking the laws in some countries. I'm not even kidding because there's some laws you need to just follow in these EU countries whereby you don't want to miss any of it. So I'm walking you through every single item. Let's just get straight into it. My name is Samuel. I'm the founder of Azela Digital. I've built over 90 plus websites in the last 5 years and taking a client from zero impression to 1 million impression in 16 months. So I've seen stores launch and immediately start converting at 3 to 4%, and I've also seen stores launch and get zero leads because they miss some critical items on this list. So the problem is most people think launching an e-commerce store is just turn it on and start selling, but it doesn't work that way. There's some certain things you need to follow to make all these things work out. So if you skip any of these checklists, you either lose customers trust immediately, get abandoned carts because checkout is broken, violate some privacy laws and get fined, or look unprofessional and lose sales. This checklist ensure none of this happens if you follow each and every one of it, because I broke this checklist into 5 different categories so you can follow each and every of them and get them right. So the first category is the essential pages. These are the must have you need to have on your website. So the first one is the home page. It's very, very obvious because they will land on this page. Then the product pages for every product you are selling. You have the collection pages, so people can browse by type, category, and also it's also good for SEO. Collection pages are good for SEO, and we have the about page, where you get to tell your story. This builds trust and makes them connect with you. We have the contacts page for them reaching out to you in case there's any issue on their product. Then we have the shipping and return policy, clear terms, no confusion. You'll be very, very amazed to see that there are a lot of people that don't really put the right details in all these, return policy or privacy policy pages. It's very, very important to read through each and every one of these to get it right. Then we have the refund policy. What happens if someone wants their money back? It is clearly laid on this page. And we have the FAQ page. Answer common questions so you don't have to repeat yourself every now and then. So if you are missing any of these pages, I beg of you, don't launch your website yet. Especially legal pages, privacy policy, terms of service, refund policy. You can get sued without them. And I'm very, very serious. So the second category is the product setup. Your product needs to be ready to sell. Product images, product titles, product description, pricing. You remove any placeholder prices you have there, inventory counts, product variants. If you are selling a lot of product with different colors and styles, you need to get this right. And the SKUs, we have the product categories and tags so people can find what they are looking for. So it's very, very important, like I said before. So it says this: add a product to cart yourself. Does everything look right? Does price look correct? Variants, are they showing properly? If not, fix it before launch. You don't want to lose customers or leads that land on your website. And the third category is the checkout and payment. This is where you make money. Don't mess this up. A client recently reached out to us, was it last month? They were like, they are not getting a lot of leads or customers. Then we have to check their website. We see that their payment isn't connected to their website, their card doesn't work. So you want to make sure your payment gateway is connected, test transaction yourself, shipping zones are set up correctly, tax settings, checkout page are optimized for seamless order and checkout. Get checkout enabled. Don't force account creation, excuse conversion, because a lot of people just want to land on your website, get what you want to get, and leave. So don't force account creation. Then offer confirmation emails. Are your emails or the confirmation emails getting to your customers? You need to check this yourself before launching your website. Then another one is abandoned cash recovery. So a lot of people that don't even have email integration on their websites. Is really something you need to work on before launching your website. Go through your checkout yourself. If anything feels clunky, fix it. One broken step equals lost sales. So the fourth category is the trust and credibility. People need to trust you before they buy. So you need to add these trust signals on your website so they can buy from you. So the first one is the SSL certificate installed, standard security log. So you just have to show HTTPS, not HTTP. The HTTP is a type of site that doesn't have the SSL installed on it, while the HTTPS has the SSL installed on it. And that one is the trust badges. After the hero section, on everywhere on your website, from the footer section to the hero section, add trust badges like secure checkout, money back guarantee, and some kind of payment icons so people can have this trust once they want to buy from you. Customer review, even just 3 to 5 to start, is very, very important. And these are things that make people want to buy. Once they see other people buying your products, they will be, moved to buy what you're selling. And that one is professional logo. Don't launch with the generic Canva templates. Make sure your logo is very, very clean. Even if it's a Canva template, ensure you're using something very, very clean. Another one is your professional information visible, phone number, email, business address. These are very, very important to add to your website. Another one is social proof, customer count, other accounts, Instagram handle. Even if you don't have a huge customer count or other accounts, your Instagram followers is something you can always check on your website. Something like trusted by 2,000 customers or 2,000 real users is very, very important to add this on your website. Another one is clear return policy stated on product pages and checkout. It is very, very important to just showcase this on your website. About page, who are you? Why should people should trust you? Show this on your website, because if your site looks sketchy, people won't buy. And this is very, very simple. And the fifth category is the technical and SEO. This is the behind the scenes stuff people forget. There are a lot of stores out there that they don't even know what's working because they don't have, Google Analytics installed, they don't know what's converting, they don't know how many users are on their website, Facebook Pixel installed. They're running ads. You need this on your website. Meta tag sets, title tags, meta description for every page. It helps with SEO. And that one is site speed optimized. You need to compress images, minimize use of JavaScript. Site should load under 3 seconds. You need to optimize your website, because if your website takes more than 3 seconds to load, people will leave. The other one is mobile responsiveness. Test on phones. Does everything work? Because a lot of your users will come from, let me say, 80% of your users will come from the mobile device. So you need to make sure your site is optimized for mobile. And that one is 404 page design. So let's say you recently just moved the page or deleted the page, or it's very, very important to create a 404 page that prompt them to explore that product's pages or take them back to the home page. And that one is favor icon added. So favor icon added is just this blue thing on this side. It's just very important to add something like that on your website. And social media links, link your website back to your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever your brand lives. Connect is back there. And that one is email marketing connected, like Klaviyo, Mailchimp, kits, convert kits, whatever you're using is very, very important to integrate to your website so you can nurture these customers that buy from you there. And that one is GDPR compliance, Google cookie consent banner if you are selling to the EU region or the UK. It's very, very important to test the site on desktop, mobile, tablet. If anything breaks, fix everything before launch. Then we have another bonus checks: spelling, grammar, broken links, cast functionality is very, very important. Email notifications are working, live chat or support, branding consistency, legal compliance are very, very important. So that's the full checklist, 5 categories, over 40 items. Go through each and every one of these before you launch, and you will avoid 99% of the issue that kill new e-commerce stores. So if you want the downloaded version of this checklist, link is in the description. Or if you want us to handle this launch for you, we'll do full e-commerce builds, and we go through this checklist for every single client. Link is in the description to book a free strategy call. Either way, you now have the exact checklist we use. Don't skip these steps. Launch it right the first time. And I hope this helped. Thank you very much for making time to watch this video. Have a wonderful rest of the day.